before I unveil my new house, I just want to show you this lovely headline. They're looking for Loch Ness Monster still. Still found him. I just want to point out they've heard the Loch Ness Monster. Oh, but look, they forgot to record it because the sound recording device wasn't plugged in. Oh, shucks, that's definitely really happened, didn't it? Right, okay. I only wanted to show you that because I wanted to unveil this house. Now, I've committed to the club. Because welcome to my new house. Snellingham Castle. Definitely not how it's pronounced. But I'm buying a castle. Is it a castle? I'm buying a castle, people. It's £2 million. It's all right. I'm on £4,000 a week. Mortgages exist. I've got money saved. I'm treating myself. There's mainly positives and there's one negative. So it's a, lovely big garden, a lot of windows to clean. It's only 6 bedrooms, which is, I find remarkable. I like how you can have such a big house and only have 6 bedrooms. But it's a lovely place. Beautiful. Okay, look, a pathway, grass, a drive. Rooms are decent sized, as you'd imagine. That's some wood. Another room, big room. There's some weird rooms and an unusual one. I think a nice big walk-in wardrobe, spiral staircase, loving. This one's unusual. I think I might use this as my recording space. I don't know what they were going for there, but I appreciate it. The only downside of this house, look, this is actually genuinely nice. Like, imagine that space. Amazing. This is the basement. You wouldn't want to put a black light through this, would you? Because I feel like there would be a lot of blood and semen, I feel like, in this place. But that's fine. We'll use it for storage and for guests that I don't particularly like. Now, the best thing about this place is, location-wise, spot on, in the country, but only 12 minutes drive from the stadium. But more importantly, as you can see, big lakes, innit? Big lakes. I like a bit of a fishing. It's spot on. Welcome to my new castle. If we get sacked after the first season, this could be a quick turnaround sales. Like, home's under the hammer. We'll paint a room and then sell it on for a profit. It's going to go fine. Greetings and salutations, my friends, and welcome to the shit show. Right, it's 19th of December. I am floundering around in Transferland trying to get some players sorted. I promoted a couple more youth players because, unfortunately, Costy's out with a damaged cruciate ligament. 9 months. Can we send him back? No. Might be able to in the transfer window, which is really annoying because, lack of players and stuff. I have signed a 1.5-star rated centre-back on a free, obviously, because look at him. He's not terrible. 500 quid a week. I think he's fine. It's just depth because we're about to lose both our starting centre-backs because they are the two of the highest paid players in the squad. Jensen also wanted to leave and he was really actually kicking up a fuss. And he's on 4,900 and Zerbo's on 13,000. And before we could do anything, we have to sell these guys. So we're selling him for, Zerbo's going for 2 million quid and Jensen's going for 800k. We only get 10% of that, obviously, because nightmare. But I'm making moves. I'm only really focusing on the centre-backs first because we have to get that sorted by the 1st of January. Welcome to the club. Yes, my friends. Transfer listed at Pressov. Maggie is coming into the club. Now, I don't expect him to be this long-term solution, but we know him and he works well and he does all right. And I think he's only 65,000. We can spooge that cash. He's going to be fine. He's going to be good for us. He's not really got much game time. He's made 4 starts, 5 sub appearances. It was brilliant for us last season. I think it's just somebody you know, Mr. Reliable, not expecting to sort of tear it up or anything, but squad depth. And we're looking at Nino Stutter, who's joining on loan from, NEC. Just a solid young centre-back, Dutch centre-back with a bit more physicals about him. That's pretty much all we've done so far. It's proving to be very difficult, and we had to get that, obviously, before we start doing negotiating deals, we had to sell the other two. So, and a couple of dregs are just going out as well. So we're getting 2.8 million in, which will give us 280 grand to spend on players, plus what we had already. But we're also 10 grand now under, committed spending is 53. So we've got another 4 grand in wages. So we can do a little bit of wiggle. It's not like a rebuild. It is going to cost us short term, because these are better players than the ones coming in, which is worrisome considering our form. Now, after the cup game that we won 5-2, but I didn't feel good about, we lost expectedly against Ghent, but actually was a really solid performance. We out XG'd them, we played pretty well, and I was like, okay, we had a goal disallowed. I'm like, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. 0-0 draw in a game we should have won. We lost this 3-1 because of poor finishing and poor defending and poor midfielding, poor passing, poor tackling, poor positioning, poor anticipation, poor pace, poor attendance, and poor burgers. But that's fine. Okay, and then Eupen, we got another draw. Ronnie Asaba getting himself a lovely goal from outside of the box. So, although no more wins, actually, in fact, no wins since in the league, since coming in. It's not too bad. It's okay, and hopefully we can strengthen. We're not cut adrift or anything. I think the rules are the bottom 4 go into the relegation group. So that's, at the moment, that's all we're aiming for, is to finish 12th. Finish and get in the European Places playoff. I like the relegation group or the European Places playoff. Seems extreme ends, but that's fine. And then that's the sort of mid group, and then we've got the championship group, right? So 12th is our aim. 12th is currently 4 points ahead. With the transfer window coming up, it's doable. Today we are playing Antwerp, who are sitting 15th, and we've got Veselu in the Crocky Cup. Love a bit of Crocky. So, don't have much choice in regards to players and or tactics currently, especially with another player out, which is painful. Cassie, I got promoted from the reserves just to fill in. He then got injured as well for 5 weeks. If we do get any more, we are absolutely doomed. Our great hope is the 2 central midfielders who are both playing well. Annoyingly, they're like 29 and 30, and they're on high wages, but I need to keep somebody good in the squad. The rest is just kind of there, isn't it? It's there. Right, let's just do it. We don't have... Picking a team's pretty easy, got to say that. I don't know whether to just go buy a cup, try and get some wingers in, and maybe just play a totally different formation or commit to what we're doing. We'll see. We've got a couple of weeks of games to go. We'll see if we can get this close to working at all. Right. Let's go, boys. Need a win. It's a relegation 6-pointer this. If we can beat them, there'll be quite a gap then. A little set piece. Bailey's there. Cuts it back. Nagy. Unlucky. Unlucky. Come on. Come on, boys. So the one position where we could rotate a little bit, which is the strikers, is now not rotatable at all because of the injury. Right, Lim. Nagy. Nice. Bailey. Go on. Asaba. Lovely. Go on. Oh, my, how have you missed it? How have you missed it? I don't think you have to hit it so hard. I've got to be honest. Okay. It's a good start. It's a bright start. Zerbo. Yeah! Zerbo! A little parting gift. He's taken up almost 1/4 of our wages. And that's what you get for the big money. Van der Bosch. Also in other news. Hey, Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez, eh? I kept the faith. He has been in my FPL team since the start and captain, despite not starting a game yet, because I believed. My belief, oh no, my belief has paid off. Might be the only thing he does, but it was glorious. I saw a lot of people complaining about the whole Trent situation was weird, right? Trent, stupid, throwing the ball away. Probably should have then got a second yellow card. But also, the foul on him, the push that made him throw the ball away. Like, how is that not a foul? That made me, like, absolutely laugh out loud. Oh, my word. Eddie Bailey, let's go. First goal for us. Get in. It's 2-0. The glory days are back. I don't think we've ever had glory days. I'll take it back. Yeah, so the Trent thing was weird. I thought the Virgil van Dijk was just this. Once I'd seen the replays from the angles and stuff, I thought it was just a clear sending off, because you can, and it is last man. And yes, he gets the ball, but he does take the player's foot away first. You can do the ball then foot. You can't do foot then ball. You can't just clatter everything starting with the guy's foot. So I was confident that was a red card, but people are saying it wasn't. I was confused. Right. Oh my God. What do we do, lads? Do we rest players? Because we have obviously so few players, I have put them on. I've changed the rest. I don't do the training because, I'm not a nerd. But the rest I've changed to make sure they're not going to be knackered, because they all are going to be playing quite a lot of football here. Right, if we can get even if it stays like this, but a clean sheet will do wonders. Bailey does well. He's going to have a pop. Come on, Bailey. Come on, he's doubled his tally for the season. It's 3-0. Let's go. Oh, we needed this. I needed this. Give him some praise. Right, 20 minutes. Let's rest a few players. You can come in for Nudge. Actually, you can come in for Riviera. You can continue learning that position. And the Mulemans can come in for a Saba. And you can swap over. The Christians, this might be a bit too far. I've gone for a defensive fullback now. Okay. I'm really fascinated to see what they do with FM tactics, because especially in the last year, tactics have become so much more fluid. Like, okay, I want that 3. I want the left back to bomb on. I want that 3, but I want them to sort of shift into a central 3, like a 3 at the back would be ideal. I need to be able to do this. Look at it. Outstretched arm. Comprehensive as it gets. Let's go. They are the second worst team in the league, but that is a massive win. Now on to the Crocky Cup. Go for the double. Oh, no. Oh, he just scored 2 goals. Okay, he's out 6 weeks, knee ligaments. 2 days. Okay. Another man down. Okay, they are dropping like flies. Zerbo's taken an injury as well. Somebody else got a knock. Bailey's now out. Okay, we do have another game against Genk in 3 days' time. But then there's a 2-week break for the mid-season break. So we will suck it. Oh, he can play in the cup, can he? Nice. Straight in, mate. Don't worry about it. Westerlo are they're decent. They're a mid-table side, so this will be a good test. We just stick the goalkeeper on the bench. Okay, good time to get your debut, mate. Get it out of the way. Right. Hanging on. So I'm just going to essentially play these players into the... I don't have a choice, but I'm going to play these players into the ground for the next 2 games, and then they get 2 weeks off. So just suck it up, lads. Nice. Okay. I was thinking with the tactics, I think Football Manager going forward has to... And it's been talked about before. This is not like I'm a genius. Listen to me. I'm not saying this is my idea, but I think what they need to do now is have a off-the-ball tactic and an on-the-ball tactic. I think that's the only way to really show the modern game. I've got a flat back four, off the ball, 2 centre-backs, 2 full-backs. When we have the ball, when we're attacking, I want the left back to bomb forward, and I want the 3 at the back to shuffle over into a back 3 of centre-backs. But I don't think there's any way of really doing that properly with the way the current tactics is. Look at this, wow, what a half of football. So, yeah, I think that's the only way they can do it. Okay, Jensen's a bit tired. He's having a good game. Asaba's having another good game. Looking at the bench, I'm going to say carry on, lads. Carry on. This, all joking aside, this could keep us in the job. If the league goes horribly tits up, if we can somehow miraculously have a decent run in this competition, I think the quarterfinals is next. Oh, that's so much space. There's so much space. I thought set pieces we'd be alright at, but is it Dumont has just... Oh my god, he got drawn to the ball. There was a dude there with him already, mate. Okay. Now, who wants... I think we need to take him off. He does need to play next game. I feel like my hands are tied a little bit. These are all... Oh, God. These are all really bang average youngsters that are never going to make it. Okay, carry on. Make you a little bit supportive. We'll stay with what we're doing. Press a little bit higher, see if we can win the ball back high. And then the last 10 minutes, we'll go for it. Oh, unlucky. That was a shot. That was a highlight. Counts. Okay, another set piece. Can we do better? Oh, my God. Even the goalkeeper's starting to let us down now. He had that one really good game where we conceded 5. It's not been that good since, Kouakou. He's got to save this, surely. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 2 set pieces. The one area I didn't think we'd be horrendous at. Like Christians. The 2 centre-backs now, though. Whoa, that is ropey. Like Schaffer pings one forward. Fabian. They've been a bit outclassed now. They haven't looked like that attacking, apart from the set pieces. They've not looked that dangerous. How's Schaffer doing? 6.6. Let's give him a little bit of encouragement. I don't know how long he's been without a club. Maybe he's never had... Oh, go on. Nadji! Nadji! Yes! Go on, Nadj! Let's go. Okay. Okay. We're going to put you onto attack. Do we need higher tempo? Do we need to knacker them out more? Yes. Yes is the answer. They don't need. They've got a game in really important game in 3 days. It's against Genk, so they're 3rd in the league. We're not going to win that. Let's forget about that one. This is all about the cup. They win this. Yes, Christians. Okay. Easy. Deal with that. Let him shoot all day long from there. It's not too bad. We conceded 2 stupid set pieces. 1 absolute goalkeeper flap. We scored a good goal. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to look for positives, all right? Okay, so we have 1 game left before the transfer window. We need... It's quite a shopping list. We need a wing-back a left wing back that maybe can defend it. And, call me crazy, but I want a left back that even might be... I still want him to be attacking, but I'd also like him to be able to, like, have any chance of tackling anybody. So that would be nice. I'm probably going to keep with the same formation because we can't do that much. We've still not got much money to spend and a very little wages. So we're kind of replacing what we've got. We've made a couple of million for the club to sort of half the bank balance debt, almost. 2.8 million we're making so far. So actually not too bad. So I think we just have to go with the formation we've got. I would like a left back that can defend a little bit. Potentially that means we could sell this guy. I know, like, longer term I might actually need him. But actually... And he is a legend. He's been there a while. Maybe that's something I'll do at the end of the season. Because he'll still be the backup left back. I'm not signing 2 left back. That's crazy. So if you can just sign a left back, another central midfielder as some sort of loan move or some cheaper, better backup option. One more attacker. And then we just limp aimlessly towards the end of the season. Hopefully we've got enough to stay up. I've seen enough that I think we can. But, and then we just hope for the best. I think Club Brugge on the last game of the season. That before the split. That's okay. That could be important. Never mind. Right, there we go. Worst case scenario: I'm living in a fucking castle without a job, and I've got a £2 million mortgage. Actually, that does actually sound quite bad. Right, thank you very much for watching. Thank you all for the support. I'm loving it. It's really good fun. I love this sort of challenge. I know a couple of people, I did read comments that, complaining that it was a bit of a step down. I could have got a better job. And yeah, I probably could have got a better job. But, like, this is way more fun. And that trumps all. That trumps everything, is having fun and doing stuff. If I just went to the top team and just carried on doing what they're doing with money to spend, that's rubbish, isn't it? Now, I'm probably about to get sacked. We're living in a relegation-threatened team, and I've got a massive mortgage that I'm not stressed about. So, all is good. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.